and gentlemen, you are watching Meet the Locals with us, Fifth Hour. Say hi, guys.
Woo! Hi, guys.
Thank you. Yeah.
We're not entertainment. I'm doing our segment Meet the Locals. I'm sitting here with Fifth Hour from Minneapolis. How are you guys doing?
Good.
Good. Yeah, good. So introduce yourselves, names and instruments.
Let's start with Mike.
Alright, I'm Mike. I play rhythm guitar and do backup vocals.
Chris Morley, drums and percussion.
Anthony Kelly, vocals.
Blaine Sylvia, guitar.
Kevin Amley, I play the bass.
Sweet. Well, thank you for sitting down with me, though. I appreciate it.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, so this is kind of a basic question. How did you guys get started as a band?
Oh, man. Well, I mean, yeah, like everybody else, all of us played music when we were younger.
Yeah.
And then I knew him pretty well from high school and things like that, playing here.
Yeah.
And we were all in different bands. And you know how bands go. You pick the perfect group of guys. Nothing ever goes wrong. No one ever does drugs. Anyway, so after we all went through our bands, got through all these other players, I knew he was playing around town. I knew I was playing around town. At one point I said, let's make a band full of all these guys that have been very good in one band and had to get rid of everybody else. So we started piecing this together. So me and him got together, started, back in the day it was called Overwatch. We changed our name, of course, right away to Fifth Hour. And who did we pick up first? We picked up Chris here first. That was you guys,
Kevin first.
Was it Kevin
Yeah,
first?
we got
Oh,
Kevin first.
And Kevin was really happy. Then we picked up Chris here not too long after. These two were already buddies, so they knew each other.
Yep.
And then Mike, I knew him from an old band called Autotoxin. Me and him were together in that, and so I picked him back up, and here we are, five strong.
Nice. So how do you guys go about your writing process? Do you guys sit down together and write, or do you kind of do your own thing and come together?
No, that's we have an interesting method of how we actually write. It's kind of just like a mismatch of everybody's influences, you know. Like a lot of times Mike comes in with the initial riff, you know, he comes in like just noodling around in his guitar, and either me or Chris will be like, dude, what's that riff?
Yeah, that exactly.
And then, you know, we play the riff, check it out, and then basically once we have that initial foundation, we kind of are just noodling around and figuring out what fits best for, like, say, a chorus or a bridge, and a lot of that's depicted on what Tony decides to sing vocally.
Yeah.
And, you know, it really just comes together like that, and it works out so well. We have a really well-oiled machine that just pumps out music, so we're really blessed with for that, I guess.
Very much, yeah.
Yeah.
On that, we've all been in a lot of bands, and some of the bands I've been in with, you'd play some riffs, you'd play some, then you'd take a week or something to think about it, how can we build around it. With these guys, though, it's much more fluid. It's, Blaine, that sounds good, you know, keep playing that, and then I'll throw a vocal line over it, and then it'll stick, but yeah, very good. Good job, guys.
Thus far, I mean, what have been some of your guys' biggest accomplishments, would you say?
Some good ones.
Well, I think the biggest one for sure was definitely the CD release show we had in May. We had the opportunity to play with our buddies and play First Avenue.
Nice.
And when we got word that we were going to play that, we got in gear and we were sure to get our CD done, and the CDs arrived the day before we told everybody we were going to release it, and you know, it arrived, and people have been waiting years for this album, and we were finally be able to put it in their hands while on the First Avenue stage, and that was really cool.
Yeah. Was that with Vodna?
That was with Phoenix Philosophy and Venus on Fire as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
I want to jump on that. He said something. It's taken us a long time to get the CD out. He's right.
Yeah.
We've gone multiple routes.
Yeah.
We went with a record label. The record label went under. Nothing to do with us. They just didn't know how to run their books. So we had a CD almost done. We had to start all over again. We found a good name.
Blessing in disguise.
And his name is
Wale.
Nemec. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Wally Joe.
The Godfather.
Yeah.
The Godfather.
Gentleman, he runs what studio again?
Pacific Underground Recording, or Pure. There's a lot of other artists on that right now in the local scene. I mean, he's helped out Gabriel Apocalypse, which Chris is a part of. He did some stuff for the Emergent album, and I mean, Weather the Tide. I mean, he's had his hands in a lot of the projects coming out right now, and you probably know him from Skywind. That was his big claim to fame. Which
What is the studio called again? Or...
Pure. It's Pacific Underground Recording and Entertainment.
Okay.
Um,
I'll look into that.
yeah, and they just recently moved. We were in the Big Red Barn out in St. Paul for a long time, and then just moved somewhere in Minneapolis. I haven't been in the new studio yet,
Okay.
so looks great though from the pictures I've seen, and it's awesome. Skywind's releasing a new album, and it sounds just amazing.
really good.
So
Nice.
if that's anything to say what the future of Pure is going to be, then it's looking good.
Nice. What have been some of your guys' favorite memories so far?
I like that Slava show. That was fun.
That Saliva show was cool. Wasn't a lot of people there, but we played the Myth on Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
That was cool.
that was
Yeah.
fun.
Ate
Yeah.
some turkey.
Ate some turkey.
Rock
played a
out.
rock show.
Can't
Fell
get any
asleep
better.
because of the turkey.
Fells.
You guys
But-
fell asleep?
Yeah, I did.
Hopefully
being
not on
to
stage.
No.
no. I made it through the set.
Yeah.
But seeing it was the same thing with First Avenue. Seeing how many shows I've seen at those venues to be
Yeah.
able to walk through the back door and hang out in the green room and
Yeah.
actually stand on that stage. For both of those were very
Yeah.
very surreal.
That's gotta be an awesome feeling.
It really
I would
is.
assume.
Yeah.
It's not getting old anytime soon.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
One of my favorite memories, and then one of you guys should go. We haven't talked yet. You know Chris Jericho? Do you watch wrestling much?
I know who he is, but I don't watch
Perfect. All right. Doesn't matter. I'm sure he'd wrestle with you. But the band named Fozzy.
I do know who they are. though,
Yeah,
so-
yeah. We opened up for those guys over at
Okay.
Pubs, and that was amazing. Those
Yeah.
guys were really friendly. We got to hang out with the guitar players. The bass player hit on my girl. It was fun.
That'll win Paul.
All right.
Paul.
No, he was really forgiving though. I walked up, I said, "Hey, what's going on?" And he knew me from the stage, and I shook his hand, and I looked to Angie. I'm like, "How's it going?" And he put it together real quick.
I haven't heard that story. That's fantastic.
Yeah, that is really
That's
good.
really good. That'll win Paul.
Aren't the other band members? Are they from other bigger bands or?
I wouldn't even know.
Okay.
Stuck Mojo.
Oh.
That was the band
Okay.
that Fozzy became.
Isn't the bass
Okay.
player
Yeah.
from?
Bass players from Adrenaline Mob.
That's what I was gonna say. Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
I was like, I knew they were. Okay.
Yeah, they kind of pieced that one together.
Yeah.
it's a good band though.
Nice.
Really good band. Really fun live too.
Yeah.
To shake Chris Jericho's hand and have him
Yeah.
bring me down to a knee because his handshake was so strong.
I've
It's very
remembered.
unexpected.
He needs those hands.
I still got to play drums.
I still want you and Blaine. Or
He
him
can
and Blaine
use
to
one
play.
hand, dude.
Yeah, Blaine Jericho one-on-one for the belt.
Oh man. I can't see it going wrong.
No.
Yeah.
Any other favorite memories, guys? I mean,
Walls
we've
of
got a
Jericho,
billion of
Muscle
them.
Hamster.
You guys haven't
Yeah,
talked.
it-
What's your favorite memory, Michael?
Putting you on the spot.
Man, I think my favorite memory was it was my second show with the band. We played the Rockzilla Battle of the Bands finals in 2012, and I was still pretty new to playing guitar with these guys. We had
Yeah.
actually that was actually our second or third show
That was our
as a
third.
unit, and to
He's
walk
a
out
unit.
to walk out on the stage and see. I mean, the crowd. There was probably like 1,400 people there, and it was just a packed house at Pickle Park. And to
In
walk
Pickle
out and
Park,
see that.
yeah.
And
Yeah.
just to hear all the applause and just the uproar from the crowd was really cool for me.
Mhm. Nice. Are you guys doing that again this year?
We are.
Yeah.
We are.
Kind of a bittersweet deal. Our good friends in Throw the Fight are calling it quits,
Or? Yeah.
and so we hopped on that bill with them. It's us and Emergent and Throw the Fight, and it's really sad to see a band at least that was at their level or is
Yeah.
at their level that goes on a national tour and kind of lives the dream that we're all pushing for to kind of call it quits and do other things. But I mean, obviously everybody has their reasons. Everybody does
Yeah.
their thing, and we're supportive behind all of them for their future endeavors. And
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's gonna be super fun.
yeah, that'll be a good show. But
Afterwards, we should ask them for their gear. They won't need it.
yeah,
Talking to Kyle. That thumb.
And then September we have a Skyline show.
Oh, yeah.
yeah,
the
the
Skyline.
Skyline reunion. That's going to be huge. That's at the Doghouse,
Packed.
or the Old Rock for all you old school rockers out there.
I didn't even know they filled that.
What's the
but-
date?
That's
Yeah,
that's
it's-
September 27th.
Okay.
So September 27th, if you
Okay.
want to go to a packed house completely, go to the doghouse on September 27th.
Yeah, that one's
Okay.
that one's gonna be super cool.
Nice.
That one's gonna be really fun.
I'll try to get out to that one.
We'll bring you. You live next door.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, just come pick me up.
There you go.
Yeah,
There
yeah,
you
yeah,
go.
ride with.
We'll just get you on the way.
All right, well, I just want to thank you guys for sitting down with me, though. I appreciate it. Yeah, so check out Fifth Hour, check out Meet the Locals, and see you next Saturday.
I could have destroyed what we made, but I stuck around despite the pain.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are Fifth Hour. We're here to play a song acoustically for you because we love you. This one's called We Gave It Our All.
It's off the album The Line Between Love and Hate.
Anything else to add to that? No? Okay, let's
No,
go.
that's Jen. All right.
I never had the strength to fight. It was thoughts of you that took my nights. Without you, baby, I would
you.